Hello, my name is Harry and this is Learn English with British Harry. How are you today? I hope you're well. Today we're going to learn 10 must-know English idioms to help you to sound like a native speaker. To keep a stiff upper lip. This means to be brave and keep calm in a difficult situation. When someone starts to cry, their top lip starts to quiver. It starts to move slightly. So to have a stiff upper lip means to keep it still. This idiom is very common in the UK. You also have the phrase to keep calm and carry on. So when you have a stiff upper lip, you are not complaining about something and you're just carrying on with something. Sometimes this is not always the best thing. If you are struggling, sometimes it's a good thing to ask for help. You don't always want to have a stiff upper lip. Here are some example sentences. Even when the company faced financial difficulties, the CEO kept a stiff upper lip and this motivated the staff. So because he kept a stiff upper lip, he remained brave. He showed that the problems and the difficulties didn't affect him. During the storm, she kept a stiff upper lip and this reassured people around her. So she didn't panic, she kept a stiff upper lip, she was brave and she didn't let her emotions overcome her. Maybe she was feeling scared, but she hid those feelings and other people felt calm being around her. To have a chinwag. This means to have a conversation and it's very informal. We had a lovely chinwag over a cup of tea, catching up with all the news. So here maybe there are friends that haven't seen each other for a while and they sit down and they have a friendly conversation. After not seeing each other for years, they sat down for a good chinwag. So again, if you're having a conversation, it's usually light-hearted, a chinwag. Cost an arm and a leg. This is when something is very expensive. Renovating the house cost an arm and a leg, but it was worth it. So here, the person spent a lot of money renovating the house, doing the house up, and it was very, very expensive. It cost an arm and a leg. So in this case, an arm and a leg would refer to the money that he had to give. That designer suit cost an arm and a leg, but it was worth it for the wedding. So here the suit was very, very expensive, but he thought it was worthwhile. So on one hand, it was very expensive, but on the other hand, it was worth it because he went to the wedding and it's something which doesn't happen all the time and he felt really good about it. Hit the nail on the head. If you have a hammer and a nail and you hit the nail, this means that you are describing the situation or the problem exactly. You're very accurate in your description. Maybe you're at work and there's a project that didn't do so well, and it could have been because you needed to do something specific. So someone could say, you needed to allocate more time to this specific area. So they described the problem very accurately. Jump on the bandwagon. This means to join something that is already popular. After seeing its success, the other companies jumped on the bandwagon and started to use the technology. So maybe there's something like AI and a company is using it and getting a lot of success. So another company may say, I see their success, I'm going to try the same technology. Maybe there's a brand of phone or laptop that everyone is using, and so then you jump on the bandwagon and you buy the same device. So in a way, you don't want to miss out. You don't want to have FOMO, which is fear of missing out. So you jump on the bandwagon and join something that is already popular. Straight from the horse's mouth. What horse? Don't worry about the rumors. I got the information straight from the horse's mouth. Maybe there are rumors going around, which is false information, but you go directly to the original person and then ask them what they meant. He heard it straight from the horse's mouth that the transfer is going to happen. Maybe there's a football team and they're looking to sign a player, and again there's information in the media and it's not very accurate, you don't know who to believe, so you can go directly to the manager and ask from the horse's mouth which player they are going to sign. To be in the doghouse. This means to be in trouble. He is in the doghouse with his wife for forgetting their anniversary. So he's in big trouble, he forgot about the anniversary, he forgot to buy a present, and now he's in trouble. So here the doghouse, if you think about a kennel, which is a house for a dog, generally outside the house, so he has to go somewhere uncomfortable. I'm in the doghouse at work for missing that deadline. So here he's in trouble with his boss, with his manager, because he missed the deadline and it affected the company. To be in the doghouse is a very informal idiom to use, to take with a pinch of salt. This is a very popular idiom in the UK. This means to not completely believe what you are told. You should take his advice with a pinch of salt. He doesn't always have the best judgment. So someone may be giving you advice, and take it with a pinch of salt, because this is just their opinion and they may not make the best decisions. So it's better for you to think about the decision, evaluate, look at all the different options, weigh up the pros and cons, and then decide. She told me an unbelievable story, but I took it with a pinch of salt. So here someone may tell you a story, and in the media you get a lot of fake news. So some of your friends may send you information or stories on WhatsApp or Facebook, and it's a story which is unbelievable. But take it with a pinch of salt. You need to verify, you need to fact check to see if that story is true. To be all ears. This means to be very eager and ready to listen to someone. So if you think about, here we have ears. If you are all ears, this means that you are really receptive, really responsive. You're paying attention to what the other person is saying. I'm all ears if you have any suggestions on how to improve the project. So here he is ready to listen to ideas. He really wants to improve the project, so he's all ears. He wants to hear some suggestions and take everything on board. So he wants to have the information. When she started to tell her story, everyone in the room was all ears. Here everyone is really excited to listen to the story. They're paying attention. They don't care about anything else. They're all ears. Break the ice. This is used to relieve any tension or to get the conversation started. It can help when the situation seems a bit awkward. She used a funny joke when she was at the party. A few games at the beginning of the workshop helped to break the ice. So here there are new people, they haven't met each other before, and they're in a new environment. So playing these games, it breaks the ice, it relieves any awkwardness, and people can get to know each other quickly. These idioms are really useful to improve your English vocabulary. I suggest watching the video a few times to listen to the explanation and write down some of your own examples. Have a book or write it on your phone or in Google Docs, for example, and review it regularly. So by writing new sentences, it helps you to have a connection with these idioms. And the more that you can practice, the better you will become. Try to use one idiom during the day. Even if you make a mistake or use it in the wrong context, you're still learning. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, please click on the subscribe button. You can also click on the notification bell, and this will tell you when I have released a new video. Try having a look at this video here, which is about 8 food idioms, and they are really fun and interesting to listen to, and they can also increase your English vocabulary. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.